Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Boston Red Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Taijuan Walker is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Two balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ted Williams. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Nope. Foul ball.
Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Williams is off at first with 2 away. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Marte is there, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
In now, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. And he's safe.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting third, no outfielder, Luis.
Up next for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Gonzalez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. None out, runners at first and second. slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steve Finley, and their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The 2-2 takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Peter, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Gonzalez on third. Finley on second. Flores is over at first with 1 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
.23 pitches already here in the first inning. Fouled away. Oh, and it and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Nero?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. This is pulled into right. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the 3rd.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Into the box, Taijuan Walker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Full count now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
A payoff pitch one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. This is pulled into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 16, Andrew.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Settling in now, Ketel Marte. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Striding in, Eduardo Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Pedroia takes it in. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Eduardo.
So here now's the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Boston pitcher.
1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Steve Finley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Steve Finley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Christian Walker would be next if they can keep this inning alive. In there, and it's full 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Williams.
In now, Ted Williams. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 50.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bogarts at third with 2 away. Ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Stepping up now, Christian Walker. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Alex Avila. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Taijuan Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Boggs stands at second with no outs. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Flores, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez. Walker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
1 run, 4 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Hot shot on the ground to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Home half of the 5th coming up. D-backs lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left, 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. All even now, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that's up onto the walkway. Way out of here. So Luis Gonzalez with the solo home run. Fourth home run here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Nate Eovaldi is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
17, Nathan Eovaldi. The center fielder, number 12.
Stepping in now, Steve Finley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Nick Ahmed would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is there, and the inning is over. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Red Sox 1. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jimmy Fox. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Slow roller left side. Escobar charging this one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're down here 5-1. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So coming to the plate, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Ahmed aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Benintendi in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Alex Avila.
So stepping in, Alex Avila. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Taijuan Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bogaerts takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, Cattell.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Toward second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
box now, Wade Boggs. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here he comes on 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. He's got it one away.
Next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And he's called out on a close play at third. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Benintendi on third with 2 out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox lead 1. Victory 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Johnson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 61.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Luis Gonzalez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Finley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and two strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Chopper foul. The 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Red Sox 1. Here's Mookie Betts. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Marte is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-1 to Ted Williams now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. another full count offering on its way. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Now batting, Christian Walker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hembree, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Avila. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
David Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. yanked fouled off to the right. Neither guy given in. Here's the next one. Another one sent foul. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Greg Holland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
So digging in now, Jimmy Fox. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Drilled to first. Walker has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Taijuan Walker takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.